Hey, this is Ari. In today's video, I'm just going to do a quick sketch of my character build for the game Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. Both uses the 3.5 rule edition, and usually this is the character I go with. So I usually start as a ranger, and mostly because of the dual-wield weapons feat that you get from this class. Right? I like to wield two weapons. I just think that you can get things done quicker this way, perhaps. My weapon of choice would be the katanas, right? Because swords are just a bit too plain. Just be like Gru, right? Two katanas. I mean, how cool would that be? Though I would love to use the scythe. I think that would be amazing, but quite improbable. So usually use katanas or go with the scimitars, be like Dritz, right? Ripping off a very popular D&D character. And might as well have a magical panther as my animal companion to boot if I were to use scimitars. But I usually would start as a ranger, mainly because I want my character to wield two weapons. And my second choice of class is the rogue, and it's mainly for its sneak attack bonus. It also fits my style of play for my character, which rely more on stealth. Both the rangers and the rogue, they do have that move silently, hide in shadow skill, along with lockpicking, slay of hands, and also disarming traps, which is really important in the game. And also setting trap, which I think is really underappreciated. Maybe you can deal a lot of damage just using traps without getting into battles, which I think is amazing. And I would alternate between the rogue and the ranger class until I meet the requirement for my next choice of class, which happens to be a prestige class, and that is of the shadow dancer. Right? Doesn't sound too masculine, but it is what it is. And they have this one feat that really sold me on the class, and you get it at the first level too, and that is the hide in plain sight. And so my logical reasoning is this: with the rogue sneak attack bonus, you can potentially do a sneak attack, basically on all of your attack. Provided that your character can successfully, do the hide in plain sight feat. The PC game does let you do this. I was able to do a sneak attack on most of my attack after after my character does the hide in plain sight. But I don't know how this translates to the tabletop game. And also, I'm not really sure how to draw a shadow dancer. I was thinking, is it a dancer? Is it just? But I don't think it's a dancer who dances in shadows. It's just that the character uses a shadow to their advantage, making them very stealthy and very elusive. Being elusive in this game is a good thing, and the class does provide ways for your character to be very difficult to hit. On the second level, your character do get the evasion and the uncanny dodge feat, making your character harder to hit, which I like. I like to deal damage, but I also like to avoid damage as well. Remember what Mike Tyson said, right? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So avoid damage when you can. Be elusive. Be like Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? It serves him well. It will serve your character well. And that is my character build for the game Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. So for both games, I usually play the same, type of character, which is a combination of a ranger, rogue, and shadow dancer. I like what each of them bring as a class. You get the dual wield as a ranger, the sneak attack of a rogue, and the hide in plain sight for from the Shadow Dancer class. And as a choice of race, I usually pick the half elf. I like their immunity to sleep, and also the +2 you get on your saves roll versus mind affecting spells. After playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you learn to hate those mind affecting spells, especially during battles. Now, I really would love to hear, your character build for the game, Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, or even Baldur's Gate, even the new Baldur's Gate 3. Would love to hear from you guys. On my next playthrough, though, I probably will choose a different class just to try other things as well. And I would love to hear from you guys what your favorite classes are. Do you multi-class? Do you not? And maybe, or even what type of class I should try next. Would really love to hear from you guys. All right, well, it's been fun hanging out with you guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys again.